Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Grrrr. I got broads in Atlanta. Doesn't the lean and the Fanta. Credit cards and the scammers. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining. Glad to have you guys here. Make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. A lot more calm session here. Let's see what comes of this calmness. TGIF, pandas. Thank God it's Friday, Friday, Friday. We're finally here, pandas. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Drop a GM in the chat. Thanks for joining. I'm Bye Money. We're trading the Nascraq every single day, pandas. Every single day. We're streaming live the Nascraq. There's nothing like the Nascraq. Once you Nascraq, you can't go back. This instrument here is the wildest of them all. This is strong, pandas. This is very strong here. Very strong. Market's about to open in about 5 minutes, pandas. How's your week been, pandas? How's your week been? Omar, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Dale, good morning. Bill, make sure you got that like button. Bray, smash that like if you eat bamboo every day. Starlet, good morning. Pandas. Hugh, scamming, scheme Fridays. Let's get it. We're scamming and scheming. That's all we do here. Kevin Mack, good morning. Day trader, hola papi. Hola. Buenos días. Wow, hello funny buns, alright. Chat's feeling good, I'm feeling good, yes, yes, yes. It's Friday, pandas. Let's keep that positivity for the entire stream, pandas. Because we're gonna get that bamboo today. Forget about yesterday, forget about this week. It's all about today, pandas. That's all that matters. All about today. All that matters is your next trade and your next setup. That's all that matters, pandas. That is absolutely all that matters right now. That's all we're thinking about, pandas. One more minute to market open. or 2 more minutes to market open. We're not going to even look at the accounts and their health right now. We're not going to focus on that. All we care about right now, pandas, is that we do our best. That's all that matters. We're not going to look at our account status. We're not going to see how well we're doing. We're just going to trade today. That's all that matters. We have a bull day or bearish day today, pandas. All right. Pretty much testing at 240 SMA. 5 minute is on the island, floating island. But we're gonna open a little bit lower than where we closed. Just like a little bit, not that much. Pretty much I'm going to open near the bottom of this trading range. Let's look at the weekly chart. Ooh. Man, that is looking bullish. Pandas, very bullish. Wowzers. All right. It's bullish to me. I don't know about you. I like look at the weekly chart on Fridays because this candle's going to close. Let's see how it's going to close. Maybe close above, several weeks high. A week from the high from several weeks ago. English. I don't think I even have that on my charts here. It's too far back. Yeah. Maybe like on the daily chart right here, really. This level here. Market just open, pandas. Let's get that bamboo. Let's focus. Very choppy for now. Seems like a lot of you guys had a rough week, but like I said, pandas, it does not matter. All that matters is right now how we're doing today. Our next setup, that's all that matters. Market just open. Let's let it cook a little bit. Let's see what comes out of this. Got a potential trap here. But, I mean, the market cycle right now is choppy. Could be trading range day. I'm thinking filling the gap on the 5-minute chart. Could be wrong, though. Do I want the next reversal up is the question. Whoa, got in.
2500 tick trap.
Okay.
2500 tick trap.
Okay. 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 Pandas. Oh. Pandas. I would hate to get stopped out here. Such a juicy trade. Give me at least one pivot to work with, you know? You know what I mean, pandas? Give me at least one pivot to work with. Wow. Just wow. Just incredible. I was trying to hold it to the 5-minute gap close. Apparently the market didn't want to give it to me. Apparently the market didn't want to give it to me. Jeez, couldn't it give me one pivot to work with? It takes me out break even. I mean, I had a target. I gotta hold it to the target. I got a diamond cojones it. Especially when a very clear target like the 5-minute gap. And you're that close. I mean, you're thinking holding it, especially with this momentum. You know, Pandas, can you blame me for holding that one? I know I didn't get the money on that, but I didn't get bamboo on that, but can you blame me for holding that? Trying to hold it through a pullback? Can you really blame me for that? I hope you're not mad at me. If you are, it's okay. It's okay if you're mad at me. Ooh, okay. Huh. Am I still looking for a long trade is a question. Double top. Off our trend line now. Pretty off our trend line. Hey.
2,500 tick trap.
Hey, where you going now, huh? Going without me, huh? Blast off now. Just wanted a small pullback, I guess. I guess I'll take the higher low. I want to wait for a higher low. I feel like that's a good setup here, but I might not even get it. Might not even get it, Pandas. It might just launch without us. Yeah, here we go. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I wish I had that higher low so I can actually get some sort of setup here. We'll see though. Okay. Good enough for me. I'm eager to jump in here, Pandas. Whoa. I wish it actually gave me my setup. There it is. There it is. Pandas? Pandas? Just hold. Wait for it to actually trigger. I'm being patient here, Pandas. Come on. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Oh, it's getting close, Pandas. It's getting very close. Give me an explosion. Whoa! 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 I mean, you gotta assume it's gonna come up to here. No? To fill the gap? Am I mistaken? Oh no! What is this? Don't reverse on me. You gotta assume it's gonna fill the gap now. Oh, this is not good. I don't want to hold the entire risk here. The risk for the entire time, but I may have to on this guy. This guy's being a little stubborn here. Trigger that trap, please. Trigger the trap. Please trigger the trap. Wow. This market's being stubborn. Should I go double entry here, Pandas? Nah, I'll hold it. I'll have a runner. I'll have a runner. This could be a nice move if we do trigger this trap here. I'm holding this. Yikes. Oh, man. Are you serious? And take me out again? Please don't take me out. Just for once. Just for once. Behave. Behave. Let's get it. Let's get the obvious thing, please. Let's do the obvious thing. Please, for once. Let's do the obvious thing for once. Please. Please. Wow, it's really having a hard time filling that gap. Guess the market is just gonna tease me forever. Got a triple top here now. Wow. Am I not going to get it? I guess I'm not going to get it. I mean, the 5-minute gap. That's all I'm trying to get right now. I'm just trying to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. It is having a tough time filling it. Just keeps going up and down, up and down. Just trying to fill that gap right now. I mean, should I look for more now, pandas? Should I be greedy? Should I just be greedy here? It's giving me such a hard time. I feel like I want more now. Wow. It really isn't going to fill me, huh? It really isn't going to hit my target. It's going to take me out first, isn't it? This has, like, everything about it. It's just so sussy. Super sussy here. I don't like it, pandas. I don't like it. Okay, we triggered up. Oh, they got the spike. The little spike. Wow, we filled the gap perfectly in reverse. I was being greedy, pandas. I got too greedy. We filled the gap perfectly. I should have taken it out of the gap. Wow, I got too greedy, didn't I, pandas? I got way too greedy on that. Greed is good. Greed is good, pandas. We want more. We want more. Now we're going to fill the gap. We're going to go beyond it. We want more. Way more. Oh, pandas. I'm going to pay. My greed is going to... I'm going to pay for my greed here. I wanted more than the gap. I thought it gave me such a hard time. I wanted more money from that because the risk was extending. Right? It's getting riskier and riskier, so I wanted more bang for my buck. And now, oh, pandas! Woo! That fills a gap perfectly. Reverses, it takes me out. I got greedy, pandas. I got greedy. And I paid for it. Big time. It's not a day for... It may not be a day for those runners today. I should have just got the gap fill and ran out, ran away, hit it and quit it. You know what I mean? I try to get more. I mean, I hope you understand the reasoning why I did that. But after looking at this, I mean, it just didn't look like anything really. We're hitting our trend line again here. Wow, I got greedy, pandas. I got real greedy. It's all good. We'll move on to the next one. It was like guaranteed money. Yet I wanted more. It was being a pain, so I wanted more actually because of the probability was getting lower and lower. I actually wanted more for that. Because low probability means you need good risk reward. And the probability was getting lower and lower and lower. So I wanted more risk reward. But maybe my thinking is it's not valid. Maybe not valid. Maybe not valid at all. I mean, sure. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Let's see what great things can happen with this trap. It might be one of those days we just stay around the previous day's close all day. Could be one of those days. We do got a genuine trap here. Bonafide trap. Let's see if anything comes out of it. Okay, we're in this trade. Doesn't have the reaction you want it, right? The moment the trap triggers, you want it to be a big flush down. This could be downtrend. Let's see. Okay. Reverses immediately on me and just breaks my neck. I mean, I can't hold more risk than this, can I? I can't hold more risk than this. This is all I'm willing to hold. Could have came out break even here, I guess. Pretty close to break even. Maybe a little loss, but at least I won't take this big hit. Especially with the disappointing bar and actually reversing here. Let's see if we get that another push down. That'd be nice. Okay. Decent. Might be another decent push down here. Holding it. And this is just absolute terrible price action. I'm gonna get killed here. Actually, absolutely gonna get killed here, aren't I? I don't like that other next reversal right there. It's pretty terrible. That's really bad sign for me. Very bad sign. I'm dead. Jeez, pandas. All right, chop fest today. I mean, I'm gonna trade the chop. I'm gonna trade it. I'm gonna trade the chop. Man, what are we? Where's our threshold at? We are about got $1,000 threshold. I've come back from worse, but man, this is just a day. Let's face reality, pan. This is gonna be a choppy day today. It's gonna be choppy. All this overlap here. So much overlapping, so many overlapping bars. Let's face the reality today, pandas. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one for sure. Expect a lot of reversals here. I mean, trap trade. Can you blame me for trying to take a trap here? Or are we turning absolutely bullish now? Who knows? Double bottom here. Double top and double bottom. You know, I saw the double top. I said, okay, maybe. But double bottom now, so maybe the other way. Maybe going bullish. Who knows? The 5-minute looks bearish to me. 2,500. Confusing. But the 5-minute looks bearish to me. It's like curling down like this, thinking it might keep pushing down here. Especially with such a perfect reaction off of the previous day's close. Like, that could be the high of day today. So unfortunately, this trap just gets murdered. Gets obliterated. Pandas. We're swimming in the deep waters of the red deep waters. Let's face reality, pandas. Let's face the reality of things. All right, let me get myself a win real quick. I got a couple good trades. Like, I could have came out with a winner with this one for sure. I could have came out with a winner for this one also for sure. Right, winner here. Could have came with a winner here. I could have had 2 winners really. But I was just holding it for too long. Thinking that, you know, I don't know. I try to make sense of it, but sometimes the market's a bit senseless. Here we go. Okay, push down. It's a triangle right now. Are we have enough to push through this triangle? I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bearish to me, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, push down. Okay. It's absolutely mind-boggling. So choppy. Just sit on your paws. Actually, I was in 2 pretty good trades today, and I took hits on both of them where I could have made money on both. I think today really the mistake was bad take profit. Gotta work on my take profits, huh? I had 2 winning trades I lost. I broke even on one and I lost on one. And then I lost on a losing trade. That's how it is sometimes, Panis. That's just how it is. But today, I don't know if today's like a day for like breakaway runners, and could just be Pretty choppy day today. Just looking for scalps, quick scalps today.
2,500 tick trap.
Okay, pushing up a little bit here. Pushing up a little bit here. Okay, pushing down. Trading range currently. Confusing, to be honest. I mean, should I just buy at the bottom of the trading range? Should I? This looks like it wants to break down, but man, oh man, how confusing can you get? Max confusion for me right now. Maybe it's worth trying. Doesn't quite get to the bottom of the trading range. Doesn't quite get there. Let's see if we can make something of this. I mean, it's trading range. Let's see.
25-minute trap.
I would just like a scalp if we can get one today. Just a quick win, just to feel good, you know? Get your confidence back. Get a little bit of confidence back here. Confidence boost. I'm so scared. I'm skunking this. At least it was a green trade today, pandas. At least it was a green trade. Even though it's a skunk.
5-minute trap.
I'm scared of the 5-minute trap. Oh, I could have held it, pandas. It'll be a nice little scalp if I just held it. I was scared of the 5-minute trap, pandas. But the reality of things, we're just in a big trade range, huh? I was scared of the 5-minute trap, pandas. Like, can I be honest with you? Can I just be frank for once? Just one time, can I be frank with you all? I was scared of that trap on the 5-minute chart, the second entry short. But if I just... Oh, wow. Could have just held it. Trading range indicator. Trading range indicator I trust. I should just be selling and buying down here all day, shouldn't I? Should I try again, pandas?
2,500 tick trap.
Should I even attempt this one? It looks like it's kind of breaking out, though, no? A little bit scary now. Looks like it's kind of breaking out, no? It looks like it's more like breaking out than anything. Whoa. I guess I could have just scalped out right there as well. Trading the top of this trading range. Goodness gracious. I'll tell you what. I mean, if we come back down here, I'm a buyer. I'll tell you what, pandas. I could have held it to the top of the trading range. Could have maybe held this to the bottom of the trading range. Wow. Alright, it is pushing down though. Making an expanding pattern of some sort here right now. Wow. Talk about chop. Talk about chop. Jeez Louise. Doesn't quite get to the bottom of the trading range, which is what I needed to get to. Doesn't quite get there, so I mean, what can you do? You have a level you want to buy at. You gotta buy at that level. It's gonna be a second push down here, though. Could be a strong push down. I could lose this one. Jeez, I could have held it. I could have sold it back up here. I mean, it looked like it was about to break out. I mean, that's why trading range is confusing. Because it looks like it breaks out, but it's just a bull leg. I mean, I'll try, I guess. Pandas, I'll try. We've been doing it so far for a while. Let's see. Maybe this is where it breaks down. Just looking for a one-to-one. Let's see what happens. I mean, should I even dare? Should I even dare to think we'll come all the way back up to the top of this trading range? What are the chances of that? One more time coming all the way back to the top. What are the actual chances? Is there any chance at all? Is there? Is there? Is there? I'm so scared. Oh, I'm dead.
Target filled.
Whoa, I skunked out. I got scared. I thought I was dead. And I just skunked it. In fact, I made a little profit on that. I guess I'll take it. I got a little scared, pandas. I got a little worried. Yeah, Nascraq. Once you get Nascraq, can't go back. It's just like, I can't imagine the EMINI, how terrible the EMINI is. If this Nascraq is this terrible, I can't imagine how terrible the EMINI is right now. The volatility could just be absolutely drained from the market from the Fed rate cuts. The market might be fatigued, if you know what I mean. All right, Pandas, thoughts and prayers on the most terrible trade of all time. Here we go. Thoughts and prayers on the most terrible trade of all time. Get ready. I mean, shouldn't I be looking to go long here? Isn't the obvious thing here? Like, ranges are going to range, right? Ranges are going to range. Haters are going to hate and rangers are going to range. Trends are going to trend. Ranges are going to range. Haters are going to hate. Lovers gonna love? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I mean, isn't the obvious thing to do is to go long here because we've been in a trading range for a very long time and the price action is very choppy. The market cycle is a limit order market, but you know me. We're shooting for the stars. Maybe today's not the day to look for traps or breakouts. I'm looking for breakouts all the time right now and I'm getting burned. I'm paying like this lesson so many times. How many times can I pay for this lesson? How many times do I have to pay for this lesson, pandas? This is trickling down right now. It's just like a limit order market. So probably not gonna go much further than this. Let's be frank here, pandas. Let's be frank here for once. Let's face reality for once, pandas. It's one time I ask you, let's face reality one time.
Target filled.
I hate it. I hate it. I'm out. I'm out. I'm too scared. Coming out break even, skunking every trade. Hey, but my skunks are kind of working out. Like, I'm kind of making a little bit of money even on my skunks, if you think about it. Like, look at how choppy this is, pandas. Like, do you feel any confidence in this to go short? I don't. Might actually work out, though, nicely. Might actually be a decent push down now. But just has to do all of this overlap. So scary, pandas. So scary. spike channel right now. I mean, if the market's trying to tell me something, if the market is trying to tell me something, then it has to be this, right? The market's trying to tell me something. It has to be this, right? I could have held that trade. Now it decides to flush. Pandas! I'm just like, I'm getting so tricked. I came out break even. Too scared to lose that trade. Ends up going the way I thought it was going to go. And it flushes. But I skunked it too early. This is so frustrating. Already, Pandas. How I feel. Yep, that's me. Junior Wallace. I agree. Let's just get a win. Lover's gonna love, right? Shake it off. Hugh has it right. Shake it off. Let's focus. I mean, we're making a little bit of money on the skunks. Like a little bit of money. Like a little teeny bit of money on the skunks. The skunk master right now. This has more room to go down, for sure. This has more room to go down, for sure. I mean, scam and scheme button. I'm about to press it. Very hard to predict that. Very hard to predict that was going to happen. I mean, if you're going to sell at some level, what will... I mean, we're just in a downtrend now, Pandas. Is the market giving up? Whew. Where's my entry, Pandas? That's what I want to know. Where do I enter this downtrend? How do I do this? Just sell right here? Sell anywhere? Sell here? Sell here? Sell here? Sell here? Sell in the next reversal, maybe? I guess. Okay, I'm in this trade. Can we make a new low? Like, are we swing trading here, Pandas? Can we make a new low?
Target filled.
I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can right now, Pandas. I'll take whatever I can right now. That's a little more than 10 points. I mean, that's not bad. Not the worst trade. That's 13 points. I'll take 13 points. Especially in this confusing market. touches the bottom of the trading range. Trading range starting to develop here. We'll see what happens. Clearly underneath the 20 EMA still though. Second entry short, perhaps forming here. Maybe FR trend line. If we get a good signal bar, it might be worth taking. Undershoots to overshoots. That's not a pretty signal bar. More likely looking for a trap at this point now. Such a terrible signal bar. Two bull bars ending on their highs. Question is, are we gonna even get a chance to go long now? Will he even set up our? Will he even give us our setup? Which is obviously a failed second entry short here above the 20 EMA, curling up 20 EMA as well. Trading range day today, so it could be a reversal spot here. Depends, right? The 5-minute trading range, or the bottom of the 5-minute trading range right now. Could reverse here, but I like to wait for my setup if we get one, but this could just keep going up, who knows. The bull and bear legs are very strong in like trading ranges, so this could just V-bottom here essentially. We'll wait for our setup though. Okay, we got our setup. Let's get it. Could be a decent push up here, Panos. Like really decent push up. Okay, got timed this like. Unfortunately, I timed this like perfectly. Okay, no timing needed. Just triggers. 10-point risk here. Well, reverses immediately. I actually want one candle to finish here. I want one candle finish. I don't mind getting hit here, kind of deep, but I want one candle to finish at least. Triggers, right? Breaks the low. I mean, technically, my swing stops here. I don't know if I want to risk that much. I mean, I feel like here is appropriate risk, but we'll see. Kind of want to give this a chance to push up one more time here. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think this is fine. Like, if it hits me here, my premise is wrong. We move on. Next trade, pandas. You know what I mean? Okay, get a nice push up. I would say this low here now is appropriate for me to use, because we broke here, so creating this pivot now. If we break this pivot, it could really mean the end of our premise here of a reversal. But I think it makes sense for me to use this as my stop loss here now. It's a pretty big stop loss, so I don't want to risk too much here. And if I still like the long, I'll just have to wait for another setup or something. The higher low is pretty good here, right? I think at this point, this is a decent thing to use for our stop loss here. Triggers are triggers, move on. Maybe the downtrend is not done yet. Okay. Could be decent push up here. Let's see. Could have came up break even if I wanted to. This is basically a double trap at this point. Right, this trap's a trap fails. That fail trap fails. We might triple trap here. Triple trap. Yeah, it takes me out now. I tried. I think that risk made sense. right? And at that point, it's pretty much dead now. But I think it made sense to use that as my risk. Getting way too choppy now, right? Where we had a break, like a strong reversal set up. Basically now it turns to complete chop. Tough day. Tough day. It's not the day for traps, so. My losses are way bigger than my winners. Not really. I'm pretty much 1-to-1. My winners, like the problem is I was trying to make too much money, so I was trying to win too much early on. I was in 2 winning trades, but it's because I wanted more profit. So whatever you just said actually doesn't make sense. I don't know if you've been watching, but you gotta think holistically here. You can't just look at the last couple trades, me losing, and be like, oh yeah, you lost. You gotta think of like early on my stream, I was in 2 winning trades, and I wanted more profit. I wanted, like I'm basically, let's say I'm taking your advice, essentially, and it's, still wrong. Okay, big push down. I'll take the long here or whatever. Another failed trap. Could be a decent push up here. Or not. It's getting crushed. The moment it triggers. Alright. I'll concede it. I thought it'd be a nice push up. I'll concede it. Just very choppy here, I guess. These accounts are almost dead, pandas. Let's see. Actually, some of them already died. Yeah, some of them are dead already. Tough day. It's tough to trade. I mean, I guess. If you're gonna do this to me.
5-minute trap.
If you're gonna do this, might as well do the thing that it's been failing to do. Just actually breaking out here. Alright. Try to trade the chop. I'm basically thinking these accounts are dead. All my accounts are dead except one of them. Let's see. How do you trade days like this? Very difficult. Still making new lows here. There's no entries. I mean, I just don't know. I'm better off if I just didn't trade today because just how choppy it is. Even though they were in a downtrend, it's just like, where do you enter in this downtrend? I don't even know. Keep making new lows though. Can't break out. I mean, I guess I could do this. I guess this is a setup in this super like choppy market. Second entry short here. Reversal trade. I'll be right back, pandas. Jeez Louise.
$2,500 tick trap.
Pandas. We have resurrected our accounts. We're brand new funded here. How do I get these funded accounts? Well, I traded the news a couple days ago, and I got a bunch of funded accounts from that. So we got plenty of bullets here, but man, pandas, how tough is this? Like, after all that trading, I'm like, I'm not gonna trade the rest of today just because it's so ridiculous how hard today is. There's just no setups. Too choppy. Fortunately, even when you try to trade the chop, it's difficult. It all started when I started doubling my contracts. Don't double your contracts, pandas. Don't do it. Well, we got 4 funded accounts here. Let's just try again. I mean, that's the beauty of prop firms, pandas. Otherwise, I would have lost $5,000 of my own money. It all started with the Nascraq. I mean, Nascraq, I actually got a payout with Nascraq, so. 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 1 At the end, I'm still green on the year. Just how do you trade this, pandas? How you guys trading this? What's your strat today? My strat now is sit on pause strat. Bray is a genius. Trading range. Big old trading ranges.
$2,500 tick trap.
$2,500 tick trap. Looks like this. Especially a second entry short on a 2,500 tick chart. I don't know, pandas. I'm not gonna take any setups here. It's just too scary. Why NQ not ES? Because the ES is so choppy, so slow. Like, you think this is choppy? The ES is just like 5 times choppier than the Nascraq. Just one of those days, pandas. This is so choppy. I mean, doesn't it mean like I should just go long here for going to trading range type situation? I don't know. Okay, OI pattern breaks on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart OI pattern here. OI. Does it mean much? I don't know. Today could mean anything. ES is like, it's just, I mean, if you really want to practice your mental capital, if you really want to expand your mental capital, you trade the E-mini. It's just, I only have an hour with you guys. And so in that hour, I need as many opportunities as possible, at least to have some trades, and the NQ is the only thing that offers that.
$2,500 tick trap.
I mean, trading range still in play here. Absolutely incredible. I actually have something here right now. Some sort of channeling looking thing here. Okay, I'll take a trade here. Obviously, here's my first target if I can get to it. Top of the trading range. Sometimes the second entry short here could be good, but maybe. It's above the 20 MA, that's the main problem, but on a day like today, does that even matter? On a day like today, does that even matter? I tell you what, I'm definitely not taking this trap. I got burned on every trap I've taken so far, so I'm just sitting on my paws here, pandas. Okay, solid loss. This trap actually works out how I want all my other traps to work. It actually does the trap thing that you're supposed to do. I mean, it could have been break a trend to new low. That's what I should have waited for, maybe break a trend new low. Like a triple bottom here, this trap just explodes to the upside. It's kind of like the reaction you want in a trap. Yeah, regardless, I try to trade the chop if I can. Could be going back down to the bottom trading range. I think I got only one more trade in me, pandas. This is just a beating. I don't know. Lower high gets triggered. Decent push down with that lower high. Actual decent push down with that lower high. 20 EMA active support here. Can I go long here though? That's the question, pandas. Could be decent long trade here. Offer trend line. Also offer 20 EMA. Terrible looking signal bar though. Signal bar is very weak here. Very weak. No, thank you. No, thank you. Maybe here. Okay. I kind of like the fact they did that. Oh. Crazy how fast that triggers, Pandas. It's crazy how fast that triggers. It's a good looking signal bar. The problem is this is in a trading range. That's the main problem here, Pandas. Let's look for that new high if we can get it. I mean, I don't want the trap trade, Pandas. I just don't want it. I don't want to take a trap here. It's the first break. It's, I don't know. It is the top of a trading range, but Pandas, I've been burned by too many traps today. Is it one of those fall every time you fall just get right back up type situation? Should I just take this trap as above the 20 MA? Just looks terrible. Almost feel like I need to skunk this trade. The reaction is horrible. We're in a trading range. It's not looking good. It's looking not good, Pandas. Trap does trigger. It's above the 20 MA. It's gonna take me out, isn't it? Every time I take a trap that is above the 20 MA, it never works. But every time I'm in a trade where the trap triggers above the 20 MA, it always takes me out. What are the chances of that, Pandas? Like 10 for 10 that happens. Like otherwise, this trap will be the worst trade to take ever. But for some reason, when you're actually in the long, that trap is the best trade to take ever. Goodness gracious, Pandas! Forget it! I'm done! It's like 100 losers in a row. Jeez. That trade is the best. Trap actually ends up working, getting back to the bottom of the trading range. It's absolutely insane. Like, I've never entered a trade where the trap is above, like on the wrong side of 20 minutes, and it works out like this. But every time I'm in the opposite side, when this setup happens, it takes me out. It's incredible. It's like the most incredible thing ever. Like, that would be the worst trap to take. But yet, it works out very beautifully. Only because I was in the trade. The long side of that trade. 10 for 10. Top. But I tell you what, Pandas, I did mention on the 5-minute that might be the high of day today. I did mention that, the closing the gap. Maybe. Looks like it wants a new low. I don't know. Pandas, I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, what setup are we looking for here, Pandas? What are we trying to do right now? Only thing I can see right now is the ultimate choppiness on the 2500 tick chart. I could take the higher low here. Thinking coming back to the top of the trading range. I could absolutely try that. The higher low here. Second entry short for me, but can't take it because you're at the bottom of the trading range. Just like here, you can't take the second entry long here because you're at the top of the trading range, which I shouldn't have taken. Or we can get opportunity here is the question. You kind of want the second entry short to trigger so you can take the opposite side. Looks like it's not going to happen. Looks like it's going to go without us. I mean, it's just impossible to trade this, in my opinion. Not impossible to trade, but it's just every trade is low probability. And the risk and the reward is not that good. Maybe this is why I stopped trading on Fridays. I stopped streaming on Fridays. Just that 1 day break a week just from streaming and trading and getting away from price action this horrible. Ultimately good for the long-term sustainability of my accounts. You know what I mean, Pandas? The 1 day off a week might be necessary at this point. Jeez. What in the world? You just can't trade this. So it does come to the bottom of the trading range, back to the top of the trade. It does do that. We have not touched the 20 EMA yet today on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute right has not touched the 20 EMA yet. You could be looking for it now. Look at this rocket ship. Just how do you enter this? Convention says you should go short here, huh? Trading ranges. Ranges are gonna range. Question is, where in the range? I mean, am I a madman here? Am I a mad panda here? Just to try this one time? I mean, am I a crazy panda? Have I gone mad? I think I have. I think I've absolutely lost it, pandas. I'd love to see it. But will it happen, pandas? Very unlikely, right? This is a very low probability trade. I mean, pandas can dream, right?
Target filled.
I'll take it halfway. I'll take it halfway in the trading range. I got some bamboo back, pandas. I mean, in order to trade, the only way to beat a crazy market is you have to out crazy the crazy. You just absolutely have to out crazy the crazy market. That's the only way to make money in this market. You got out crazy the crazy. Like, what in the world kind of trade was that? It works out though. Trading range indicator being a beautiful tool today. Trading range indicator. Way back here, recognize the trading range and say, hey, wake up, trading range. And it ends up being just a monster trading range for a very long time, especially days like today, right? On very choppy days, trading range indicator is very, very accurate. Could have held it for more, but I mean, am I complaining, pandas? Is it time to complain? Just making any bamboo today? I don't think so. It does come back to the bottom of the trade. I could have held it. Amazingly could have held it. I mean, should I just buy here? Hold it back to the top? I mean, if you want to talk about out crazying the crazy, I mean, is there any better way to do it than this, pandas? Is there any better way to out crazy the crazy than this? Is it gonna actually trigger the high? Wow. I don't know. Just thinking about pause right now. I have no idea. You want to see crazy? I'll show you crazy. It's like markets like this really teach you how to trade trading ranges. I gotta get rid of all these crazy lines. The 5-minute trading range is also quite wild. Look at the 5-minute chart. All of these wicks underneath the candles here, all around this area. It's like finding a bunch of support right here. It's kind of incredible, actually. Okay. Push down here. Just how much do you spend on Apex Panda, or do you get free resets when being an affiliate? I do not get free resets. I pay just like everyone else. How much do I spend? Let's say not as much as I make. I got a payout this year, so we're green. Basically using the payout money to buy more accounts. All right, second entry short here, pandas. Pushing down hard. How hard though is the question. How hard are we gonna push? Strong bear bar, anyone's low. Trying to keep all the money in-house, you know what I mean, pandas? Gotta use all house money. Strong bear bar anyone's low. Amazingly, the 5-minute chart is actually bearish because we've had lower highs every single time. We have not broken a previous pivot high yet, making this a 9th push down, starting from here. Starting from yesterday, this is a 9th push down without ever breaking the previous pivot high. It's pretty insane, if you ask me. We can come back to the top of the trading range here, pandas. Or is this finally the push down? I mean, how slow can you go? How slow can you go? Now I remember why I stopped streaming on Fridays. Goodness gracious, pandas. This is terrible. What in the world is going on, pandas? This is so painful to trade. Pushing down here. A little spike down. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Why not a little spike down? I'm buying a higher low here if we get one. I'm buying a higher low if we get one. But will we get one is a question. I'm buying a higher low on my last trade of stream. If we break this low, I'm out. I'm done streaming. If we make a higher low, I'm going long, pandas. Simple as that. That's the plan right now. Caught myself slouching. Gotta do a posture check every once in a while. Make sure you're not slouching. Let's stay focused, pandas. I think it's a silly trade, but we'll see. Every trade's a silly trade today, if you think about it. This doesn't make any sense. We're beneath the trend line. We're beneath the 20 EMA here. This trade makes absolutely no sense. Let's see what happens. I guess I'll look for a 1-to-1 here. Let's see what happens. Second entry short might be forming. Second entry short.
Target
I don't like it, pandas. I don't like it. Alright, I take it back. Fail second entry short, I'll take it. Give me a fail second short, I'll go long here. Goodness gracious. Triggers Big Mama. Reverses immediately though. Last trade of the stream. Low probability trade. We're dead. All right, Pandas, that's it. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright early on Monday. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. That's it. I just can't handle this market anymore. Pandas, hope you guys are doing better than me. But Pandas will get better. I gotta get better. What can I say? Pandas, have an amazing weekend. Restore that mental capital. I'll see you guys bright early on Monday. Make sure you guys get some good rest. And I'll be ready next week. It's not about what happened today, Pandas. But it's how we move forward, right? I'll see you guys bright and early next week. Amazing weekend, everyone. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.